Welcome back, everyone. Crowon here again, and we're going to go ahead and tackle UCE Window Position quick. So let's go ahead and get it imported into our project. Alright, and hit import. So the idea of window position is it's just going to remember the position your player had, their inventory, skills, so on, so they don't have to continuously keep moving them. Right now they just default to a spot. So let's get that README open. There we go. And this is, once again, it's a core change, but since there's so much to it, we don't actually call it a core change. So this one's very particular compared to like the skill bar. We just commented everything out. We can't do that in this one because if we tried to leave this as a script, it's a text file right now, it will literally break all of your windows and you'll have to reassign everything. So we don't want to brute force change it like that. We want to manually rewrite the file. And to do that, we're going to go into scripts, into UI, and you're going to find UI window. We're going to open that up. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go back into Unity, and we're also going to open up this UI Windows text file that we have. You know, it's a text file. When you open in Visual Studio, you can see the word TXT, but it's all white. So we're going to go in here and we're going to hit Control A, Control C to copy everything we selected. We're going to go over to that UI window and we're going to Control A, Control V to paste it all in, and then Control S to save it. You can go ahead and close both of those, come back, and it's going to recompile. And there you go. So you can see everything reassigned. It didn't actually break out. Otherwise, you'd have some major issues with your GUI. So now we're going to just go ahead and hit play. And server and play. Alright, and now, as usual, we're just in here. I'm going to open up my inventory and I'm going to put it down here now. And as you see, it opens the same spot. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stop the game. I'm going to restart. Server and play again. Come back to our player. Open up my inventory and look, it's in the same spot instead of popping back up here. So fantastic. That is it for window position. I'll catch you in the next one. Welcome back, everyone. Crowon here again, and we're going to tackle UCE Simple MPC Audio today. So let's go ahead and get that imported into our project. Import. Now keep in mind, I did include an audio clip in this. It is literally just a recording of myself. It's nothing fantastic, nothing great. You are allowed to use it though if you would like in your project. I have absolutely no problem with that. So let's go ahead and open up that README. Alright, and in here we only have two minor chord changes. So let's go ahead and get into scripts, UI, and it's going to be in UI dialog, MPC dialog, which is right there. Open that up, and let's go ahead and find where we need to go, which one is going to be here and one is right here. The first one is the bottom part. So copy out that blue text and paste it in, and then go to the next step and copy that blue text, and it's going to go right there. Paste it in, save that. You can go and minimize that out of the way, let it compile again. Alright, so I'm going to collapse all this to get it on my way. I have an audio clip in here that I created. We can go ahead and just quickly play that and make sure we can hear it. So I gotta... Well, hello, adventurer. Alright, so that came through fine. So let's go ahead and go to our alchemist, and on him, we're gonna bring that back down, and we're gonna have to find our news section, which I believe is near the top, isn't it? Which has, no, here it is. That's, for some reason it's on our text message. Mesh is, I can't talk today. Under interact audio, I'll go ahead and I'll add a header above this to make this stand out better, and it'll just be MPC audio. And in here we have the interact, so let's move hello adventure to interact audio. We want it to say it when we talk to our NPC. And then the other thing I noticed with what's set up standard here in uMMORPG is this is going to be really quiet when you start. And so we're going to scroll down, we're going to go to audio source. And the reason for this, the volume's at half, which not always a bad thing, doesn't blow your ears out. But other thing is we have spatial blend on 3D. Now this is a great feature in Unity by far. It lets you use these 3D settings, which essentially what that does is wherever your audio listener is, which is usually your camera, it will play the song and have the sound effect and have a drop off based on distance. And you can manually set distance and use different algorithms and so on in here, which is fantastic. So you can kind of get a gauge of how far away was a gunshot in a game, or footsteps and so on. Fantastic on that end. But for what we're doing with this perspective, we're top down and we're looking at the scene. So if we use this setup, everything's super quiet because our camera's nowhere near the audio that's being played. So I changed this down to 0, and then I put the volume back up to 1. And there you go. Now these volumes will be controlled. If you happen to use like our settings add-on, it will actually have volume control in there, which you can have all this mess with in that point. Alright, so we got that set up now on our alchemist. So let's go ahead and hit play. We're going to go ahead, pick our player, and we'll go up to our alchemist and it's, well, hello, adventurer. There you go. So I interact with him. He immediately talks to me and says hello. Well, hello, adventurer. Fantastic. So I can easily have any type of introduction you want on interaction here with any NPC. I think this will be on every NPC there is, so you can have whatever introductions you want. And then the quest one is pretty simple. When you come in and well, hello, adventurer, you go to quests, it's going to play it when you go into here. So if you want to ask for help on something or anything like that, that's a perfect place to drop that. And that is it for simple NPC audio. I'll catch you in the next one.